Welcome back, and on to the foreign scenes. The two U.S. presidential candidates have clashed over jobs, terrorism, and race in a bitter television debate. The attacks turned personal as Republican Donald Trump accused his rival Hillary Clinton of not having the right temperament to be president. Meanwhile, Mr. Clinton baited Mr. Trump by pointing out that he refuses to release his tax returns. The New York showdown could be the most watched debate in the TV history with up to 100 million viewers. Hours before the program, polls suggested the candidates were locked in a dead heat, adding to the tension between the rivals on stage throughout the debates. Mr. Trump was later thrown on the defensive by moderator Lester Holt for not disclosing his tax return. He claimed he was under a routine audit and would release the document once the audit was finished. But the hotel developer promised he would release them if his opponent released 33,000 emails that were deleted during an investigation into her private email setup while Secretary of State. Mrs. Clinton made a brief response to Mr. Trump's attacks about her use of a private email server, which has haunted her on the campaign trail. She said there was no excuses for the mistakes and that she was taking responsibility for all of it.
And Hillary, I just ask you this. You've been doing this for 30 years. Why are you just thinking about these solutions right now? For 30 years you've been doing it, and now you're just starting to think of solutions.
Well, actually,
I will bring back jobs. You can't bring back jobs.
Well, actually, I have thought about this quite a bit.
Yeah, for 30 years.
I have, well, not quite that long. I think my husband did a pretty good job in the 1990s. I think a lot about what worked and how we can make it work again.
Well, he approved
3 million
NAFTA.
new jobs,
he approved
a balanced
NAFTA,
budget,
which is the single worst trade deal ever approved in this country.
Incomes went up for everybody. Manufacturing jobs went up also in the 1990s, if we're actually going to look at the facts. When I was in the Senate, I had a number of trade deals that came before me, and I held them all to the same test. Will they create jobs in America? Will they raise incomes in America? And are they good for our national security?
The debate was the first of 3 between two candidates, and the American voters go to polls on 8 November.